So look, training is really only half the battle. Recovery is what's really going to kind of decide if I'm going to be able to finish my training block and complete 2 marathons in 35 days. So let's talk a little bit about recovery, how I do it, maybe how other people do it. So let's go for a walk. So after your longest runs, I know after my longest runs and after some of the high intensity speed workout, my legs are just simply destroyed. And recovery is going to be the key to not only finishing one marathon, but even making it to the starting line for both of these marathons, which is why it's so vitally important that you come up with some type of recovery routine that works for you, fits in your schedule, and delivers the desired results. Okay, so what can you do, should you do for recovery routines and stuff like that? I mean, first and foremost, like mobility stretching, just stretching out the muscles and helping them relax a little bit after runs is a huge benefit. Another one is foam rolling. Foam rolling really helps, knead out any knots and stuff like that, and helps increase blood flow and helps to regenerate the muscles and repair them. Other things could be ice baths. I don't know much about ice baths, so I can't really speak to them. I've not done them. I don't have the ability to really do them where I live. Another big thing is just movement, walking. I tend to go out for a long walk after my long runs just to keep the muscles moving and keep my legs moving and really promote, blood circulation. Another one of my favorite tools is a massage gun. I have a massage gun sitting on my couch, and I literally, while we're watching TV or movies or something like that later in the day, I will sit there and use the massage gun. I find it to be the best tool in my arsenal for recovery. So you pick what works for you and make sure that you implement it into your routine, especially after those long runs. Okay, so we talked a little bit about some manual recovery tools and techniques. Now there's also, physical and kind of mental recovery. One of the very first things I do when I get back from a long run is that I have some type of electrolyte drink. Usually it's just tablets that I pop into water and get that into my system really quick so that I can replenish the electrolytes. Depending on the session, depending on the run, I might have a protein shake because that'll help my muscles recover and feed those muscles during the recovery. Water throughout the day, make sure you stay hydrated. And water before a run is great too because it helps prep so you're not depleting as much during the run. But one of the most important things for any recovery is sleep. It is vitally important that you ensure you get as much sleep as you can. Now, I say as much sleep as you can because I naturally just do not sleep a lot. So a 6.5 hour night's sleep is a lot for me. You have to determine what's best for your body. You know your body better than anybody else, but make sure you prioritize good sleep. Maybe get to bed a little bit early to allow yourself to sleep in a little bit more the next morning. But I can tell you from personal experience that sleep is the number one thing that helps my recovery. So with that, that's for the most part my recovery routine. Recovery is so vital because if you don't recover, you will never be able to go back out and complete the next day's and next week's runs so that you can prep properly so that you can be ready for a marathon. For me, in this challenge of doing 2 in 35 days, I have really been focusing on recovery. So I hope you find this a little bit useful. If you like it, please click the like button below. And I'll see you next week. I'm actually on my way to Madrid for a little bit of holiday, which is ill-timed right the week before the Berlin Marathon. So until next time, Keep on getting on, and we'll talk soon.